Hello Days of Our Lives fans, and welcome to Soap Dramatics channel. Confidently declaring she no longer sees dead people, Ava screams upon spotting at Bayview. Wednesday, August 23, 2023. Today on Days of Our Lives, Ava has a disturbing encounter at Bayview. Kristen gets caught up on the von Leuschners, Gabi investigates, and Dimitri and Gwen's honeymoon is cut short. After morning sex, Gabi and Stefan catch their breath in bed. Gabi gets a news alert on her phone about Victor and then brings up Kristen. They need to get to the bottom of what she's up to with Dimitri. As they speculate, Gabi tells him Rachel confirmed that Kristen's secret involves money and someone in the house. Downstairs, Kristen reads about Victor's death. "I tried my damnedest to send you to your grave. At long last, you finally made it there, without my help." She flashes back to stabbing him for stealing Rachel as a baby. "Rest in misery," she says, then opens the door to a serious British man. He's Eliot Roth, a barrister representing the von Leuschner Trust. He has the first installment of Dimitri's funds. Kristen offers to take the check for her nephew, but Eliot must ensure the requirements of the codicil have been met. Kristen assures him Dimitri married before his 40th birthday. Eliot worries about fraud. Kristen asks what happens to the money should Dimitri fail to prove himself. Eliot responds that since Carly Manning and Frankie Brady renounced their claim to the fortune decades ago, she's a film director and he's a chocolatier, the money would go to Carly's children, Nicholas Alamain and Melanie Jonas. Gwen finds Dimitri doing power push-ups in their Icelandic hotel room. She suggests they check out the lava fields now that he's seemingly feeling better. He'd go anywhere as long as he's with her, but should they invite Leo? He notes how lonely he seems traveling all by himself. It'd be nice to make him feel included. Gwen wonders what she did to deserve such a thoughtful man. A glum Leo shows up, relaying that his Uncle Victor died. Gwen can't believe he's crying over that old geezer. Leo calls him family, or rather, family-in-law, for a brief period. Gwen points out Victor despised him. "Maybe he glared at me with the intensity of 1,000 suns," Leo muses. "And sure, he had the warmth of Jack Nicholson in The Shining, but we had a special bond." Deep down, he thinks Victor actually liked him. When Gwen gives him a consoling hug, Leo's eyes bulge and roll at Dimitri. As Gwen tries to console Leo over his grief, which extends to Bernardo and West Side Story, she leaves to get him ice cream. Once gone, Leo tells Dimitri he really is sad because curmudgeons are a dying breed. They need them. Dimitri suggests they take his mind off things and passionately kisses him. Leo pushes him off. Gwen could be back any minute. Dimitri says he'll be quick and unbuckles Leo's belt. Later, as the men make out, Dimitri gets a call from Kristen. She tells him he needs to haul his ass back to Salem. Dimitri tells Leo he and Gwen must prove they are a legitimate married couple. When Gwen returns with the ice cream, Dimitri announces they have to go home. He'll tell her about it on the way. When Kristen returns to Eliot in the mansion, Stefan and Gabi join them. Eliot starts to introduce himself, but Kristen interrupts, saying he's Rachel's new headmaster. She whisks the Brit away. Gabi knows she's lying. Outside the front door, Eliot questions Kristen lying about who he is. She tells him Gabi is too opportunistic to know about the fortune Dimitri is about to come into. Gabi listens at the open door as Kristen promises to have Dimitri come see him at the Salem Inn when he returns. Gabi follows Eliot to his hotel room. Outside his door, she says she'll get to the bottom of why he's really in Salem. In their living room, Tripp and Wendy quip over Lee and Melinda's loud bedroom antics. Tripp admits he's a little envious. Wendy feels the same way. As they get amorous, Wendy asks how his visit with Ava went. He gushes over how great she seemed. However, she's still responsible for Susan's death. Wendy can't imagine she'd be prosecuted, considering she wasn't in her right mind. Tripp says the only person who knows for sure is in Lee's room. Wendy suggests they knock on the door and ask her. When they hear more noises coming from said room, they decide to make a few of their own while waiting to talk to Melinda. They kiss deeply. Tripp pulls away, not wanting their first time to happen in front of an audience. She suggests they make a plan after work about when and where they can finally be together. Tripp leaves to take a cold shower. In Bayview's community room, Harris finds Ava in good spirits. She beams, telling him about how wonderful her visit was with Tripp. She feels like she's healing, just in time to face the consequences of what she's done. A sweet, innocent woman is dead because of her. If she hadn't let her rage get the better of her, EJ's mother would still be alive. Harris says it sounds like Gabi and EJ used her as a pawn in their twisted family war. Ava appreciates him, but she chose to go along with Gabi's plan to fake her marriage to Jake. Then, she went to a dark place when EJ banished her from Salem. But the treatment she's getting there is starting to help. Harris has faith she'll be walking out of there very soon. Just as Ava happily declares she no longer sees dead people, a robe-clad Susan glares at her from behind Harris. Ava screams, "No," and covers her face. That's it for today. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section and don't forget to subscribe for more spoilers and updates.